What's up, guys? Your boy, 22K13. I'm here to give you guys a wrestling news wrap up for June 9, 2015. Backstage news on Swerve Network show. According to Brian Alvarez of L4WOnline.com, a WWE source told him the new WWE Network show, Swerve, from the director of Jackass, premiering later this month, is actually a pretty good show, and fans of the MTV show Punk should like it. WWE confirmed a new match for Sunday night Money in the Bank pay-per-view event. WWE had announced an Intercontinental title match between Big Show and Ryback for Money in the Bank. The match was set up on TV last week. The match brings the current total of matches for the pay-per-view to 5. We have a full updated card after all. Scott Hall headed to detox facility. Scott Hall announced on Twitter that he will be entering a detox facility to help the issue he's been having. As noted, Hall was escorted out of an indie event in New Jersey for being too intoxicated to perform. That incident led to his departure from Jeff Jarrett, Global Force Wrestling. Steve Austin denied he was trying to set up a match with Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 32. Does not believe Austin vs. Lesnar will happen. Today's new episode of the family-friendly version of the Steve Austin Show on PodcastOne.com featured his WWE Network interview with Paul Heyman. Prior to running the audio, Stone Cold took a minute to address the highly discussed segment at the very end of the interview, where he went into promo mode against the WWE Advocate, which led many to speculate on a future match between him and Brock Lesnar. Heyman asked Austin if he would ever consider facing off against the Beast Incarnation at WrestleMania 32, and the legend got pretty worked up about the idea. There is some interesting history between the two, and the bout is one of the few true dream matches that is left in the business. Plus, WWE will be looking to fill the Mania card with the most stacked lineup in history, attempting to fill Cowboy Stadium with more than 100,000 electric fans. That being said, the Texas Rattlesnake shot down rumors that he was trying to set up a match for WrestleMania in Arlington, Texas. And I quote, "What I did was raise the hope of people, or half-ass book myself into a match, which was not my intention. At WrestleMania 32, I do not believe you're going to be seeing Brock Lesnar and Stone Cold Steve Austin in the same ring. It was not my intention to book the territory, or to spin a match, or to steal a match, so I just wanted to make that clear to everybody." Despite the obvious disappointment many are no doubt feeling, Austin has said in the past that he is pretty damn sure he will be at the 2016 show. Bully Ray and Luke Harper face off on Twitter over 3D versus The Way finisher. Tag team legend and TNA Hall of Famer Bully Ray went after WWE superstar Luke Harper after he and reunited tag team partner began using a flapjack cutter combination dubbed The Way as their tandem finishing maneuver. Of course, it was Bully and his brother Devon that made the move famous the world over as the Dudley Death Drop 3D. Bully was last seen in a WWE ring as a surprise entrance in this year's Royal Rumble match, eliminated two superstars before being tossed out by Harper's former mentor, Bray Wyatt. Prior to that, he hadn't been seen in the company since the 2005 ECW One Night Stand pay-per-view. 5 things John Cena hasn't done in WWE. WWE.com has an article up talking about 5 things that 15-time world champion John Cena still hasn't done yet. during his iconic and Hall of Fame World Pro Wrestling career. Number 1, win the Intercontinental Championship. Number 2, win WWE King of the Ring. Number 3, work more consecutive WrestleMania than The Undertaker. Number 4, defeat Vince McMahon. Number 5, match Ric Flair's 16-time world title record. CM Punk to Hulk Hogan, shut the fuck up or I'll wreck you. Former WWE champion and current UFC trainee CM Punk made waves on Twitter last night, calling out the immortal Hulk Hogan after the Chicago Blackhawks went down 1-2 in their Stanley Cup Series against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Following the game, the WWE Hall of Famer took a shot at the Hulk and Chicago native CM Punk, seemingly unprovoked. And I quote, "Like I said, the Blackhawks are in a whole lot of trouble. They should take their Punk, and go home. CM can show them the way, brother." Punk then came back with a scathing retort. Will there be more WWE Tough Enough season after this year? Below is a general email sent to candidates who were not selected for this season's WWE Tough Enough. It hints that there might be more seasons to come. Thank you for your video submission for WWE Tough Enough. As you can imagine, we received thousands of entries and the competition was fierce. Unfortunately, you were not selected as one of the finalists. Please consider once again submitting a video for a future season of WWE Tough Enough. We thank you for your passion and wish you much success in the future. Sincerely, Paul Triple H Levesque, WWE Executive Vice President, Talent, Live Event, and Creator. WWE 2K16 coming to E3 2015. Everything we know about the game so far. WWE 2K16 will be among the games being shown off by 2K Sports at this year's Electronic Entertainment Expo E3 from June 16th through 18th. Not much is known officially about the game, as both WWE and 2K are still heavily promoting last year's version of the Grappler, which was just recently released on PC. The tentative release date is October 27th, which will put it on shelf at the same time as Halo 5. While still unconfirmed, at least one of the heavily rumored feature story mode in the game will following Stone Cold with Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross, rumored to be doing in-studio work for the game. A much less substantial rumor claiming to be footage of JR and King capturing audio seemed to point toward Austin's match with Shawn Michaels at the 1997 King of the Ring and his tag team match alongside Michaels against the Legion of Doom. Being in the game, some are speculating that one of this year's stories will be centered on the Attitude Era rivalry of Austin versus Michaels. And that's like WWE 2K15, it will be accompanied by a second, more modern feud as well. Former WWE superstar Evan Bourne has been doing motion capture. The game is already available for pre-order through GameStop and Amazon and will be released on both current generation and last gen PlayStation and Xbox consoles. Now I'm going to give you guys my preview and prediction for WWE Money in the Bank card, WWE World Heavyweight Championship ladder match, Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose. I'm picking Seth Rollins to retain the belt. The Money in the Bank ladder match, Roman Reigns versus Sheamus versus Neville versus Dolph Ziggler versus Kane versus Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton. I'm picking Roman Reigns to win the Money in the Bank. WWE Intercontinental Championship, Ryback versus Big Show. I'm picking Ryback to retain the WWE Intercontinental Champion. WWE Tag Team Championship, The New Day versus Primetime Players. I'm picking The New Day to retain their Tag Team Champions. WWE Divas Championship, Nikki Bella versus Paige. I'm picking Nikki Bella to retain her title. John Cena versus Kevin Owens. Oh, man. I picked Kevin Owens to defeat John Cena because you need to have Kevin Owens be strong. In the WWE pre-show kickoff, King Barrett versus R-Truth. I picked R-Truth to get the victory. WWE return date to New Orleans for an upcoming Raw TV taping. Former WWE superstar Rey Mysterio will be wrestling his next match in the United States on Saturday, August 22nd for Pro Wrestling Syndicate in Starkville, New Jersey. He has been advertised to team up with Habib against Matt McIntosh and the Amazing Red. Also, before the show, he'll be doing a meet and greet with fans alongside WWE Hall of Famer Mick Foley. WWE will return to New Orleans for a Raw TV taping on January 11, 2016. J.J. Dillon was recently interviewed by Scott Fishman of the Miami Herald to promote an important fundraiser in Tampa, Florida this Thursday. Ex-WWE superstar Nick Jack while training for his upcoming MMA bout. Former WWE superstar and UFC fighter Ken Shamrock is scheduled to fight Kimbo Slice next Friday night at Bellator 138 in the main event. The 51-year-old was seen training on Tuesday morning and posted the following on Twitter. Bellator 138 Unfinished Business will take place on Friday, June 19, 2015 at the Scottrade Center in St. Louis, Missouri. The Rock's new HBO show possibly facing some problem with the NFL. Dwayne Johnson is scheduled to release his new show, Ballers, on Sunday, June 21st on HBO. However, the show could be facing some problem if NFL choose to be difficult. HBO told NBC Pro Football Talk that they have not received consent from the NFL to use team names and logos in the show. Fear not, fans. The network says they do not believe they need consent. As of this writing, the NFL has yet to comment on the show. While HBO has a working relationship with the NFL through the Hard Knocks series, they not seeing eye to eye on the new show. The show is still scheduled to premiere on June 21st, but could be delayed if the NFL choose to sue them in court. June 8th, WWE Raw viewership dropped heading into Sunday Money in the Bank. The June 8th edition of WWE Raw brought an average of 3,645,000 viewers for the go-home show heading into this weekend Money in the Bank pay-per-view. This week's episode was down an estimated 8.3% from last week, landing it in the bottom 3 broadcasts of the year. Hour 1, 3,678,000. Hour 2, 3,609,000. Hour 3, 3,647,000. The good news is the number stayed consistent throughout the night, not fluctuating more than 70,000 viewers in either direction. The bad news is Raw can't seem to stay above 4 million and is down 11.5% from the June 9, 2015 episode. ROH officially announced Samoa Joe's final performance. Record-setting former always world champion Samoa Joe to make final appearance for Ring of Honor on June 20th in New York City. The man known to the world as the Samoan Submission Machine, Samoa Joe, is set to make his final Ring of Honor appearance at Terminal 5 in New York City, teaming with current IWGP Heavyweight Champion AJ Styles. The duo will take on current Always World Tag Team Champions, The Addition, Christopher Daniels, and Frankie Kazarian. Samoa Joe is a bona fide legend within the rank of Ring of Honor. He debuted in 2002 to much fanfare and steamrolled the competition with a hard-hitting, intense in-ring ability that truly defined the Ring of Honor style. On March 22, 2003, he would embark on a record-setting 645-day reign that stands as the longest reign in the history of the Always World Championship. He would return to Ring of Honor in 2015 to face and defeat some of the very best. He will be teaming with both a former foe and friend in AJ Styles, and they will be taking on a team that has cemented a legendary legacy of their own in the Addition. If you do not have your tickets already, you will want to get them now. Don't miss out on your chance to witness the final match of the Samoan Submission Machine, Samoa Joe, and Ring of Honor. Witness this unique opportunity live in person on Saturday night, June 20, 2015, in Manhattan, New York, at Terminal 5. Another season of Tough Enough added to WWE Network. Season 3 of Tough Enough has been added to the WWE Network. You can now watch the first 3 seasons of the original run and the complete 2011 Steve Austin Season 5, and they are in the process of uploading Season 4 currently. Season 3 was won by John Hennigan, Morrison, Mundo, and Matt Cappotelli, who was training with Ohio Valley Wrestling before a brain tumor cut his wrestling career short. Chris Hero makes history as he wrestled for 3 straight hours in a gauntlet match, raised over $3,000 for charity organization. According to F4WOnline.com, Chris Hero, formerly known as Cosmic Ono in WWE NXT, made history when he wrestled in an Infinity Gauntlet match, which in total went over 3 hours. Hero competed in the match for charity and pledged to continue wrestling for 30 minutes for every $500, which was pledged. Whether Hero won or lost the individual bout during the gauntlet did not matter, as a new opponent would come out and Hero would continue to wrestle so long as money was being donated. In total, Hero wrestled 17 matches, and the final bout was against Tarek. Tarek had already lost to Hero 3 times in the match, but he demanded 10 more minutes and even pledged $180 of his own money to make it happen. He ended up hitting Hero with the Smash Wrestling Championship belt, which resulted in a DQ. Terry ended up, however, pinning Hero at the end of the bout, and that was a finish. In total, Hero raised $3,440, which was well above his goal. Dudley Boyz to feud with Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. As noted earlier, Bully Ray took to his Twitter account to call out Eric Rowan and Luke Harper for using the Dudley Boyz 3D finishing maneuver during Monday Raw. Harper responded to Bully and issued a challenge, and I quote, "Anytime, anywhere, we would enjoy showing you the way." Bully replied, "Let's see if the brass who pull you and your partner's strings has the ball to make it happen. In terms of a possible match happening between the two, WWE has no intention of bringing the Dudley Boys back to feud with Harper and Rowan. Bully is just angling for a job, according to Brian Alvarez of the Wrestling Observer. And finally, Emma to receive title shot on next Monday's Raw. As seen on Monday's episode of Raw, Nikki Bella defeated Summer Rae, and several divas had in exchange with Nikki Bella on Twitter earlier today. It appeared as if Emma might be in line for a title shot if Nikki retains on Sunday, Money in the Bank. Well, that's it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.